kailangan mo talaga nila sa ngayon, kung maaari lang, maliban pa doon sa nagagan yung kanilang mga...
To support the claim na mas maganda pag pinapahabaan po yung time interval. And they're also thinking of registering the vaccine as a...
That it's on its way in order to subdue it, to be under the authority.
Vector vaccine. And we're waiting for the data to support this kung acceptable siya. Yung next slide naman po, may isa pa pong bakuna sa atin na may EUA, yung Bharat Biotech. This is an Indian vaccine which I think many of the LGUs are interested through the tripartite agreement. Noong pong April, nabigyan na po natin ito ng conditional EUA. And now they have completed all of the requirements, including po yung certification nila ng good manufacturing practice. So there's no hindrance to them importing the vaccine into the Philippines, except of course that they have to go through of course the vaccine czar and the Department of Health. Kasi po under EUA po ito, hindi pa pwedeng i-market directly sa mga consumers, kundi it always has to go through our vaccination program. And yung pong nasa pinakababa yung sa Novavax, another promising vaccine, na nagpadala na po sila ng preliminary data nila, and we're waiting na lang po for some for them to complete their requirements so that we can continue the evaluation. At konti lang sir information po on the variants. Next slide. So since tandaan, if we remember, talaga pong ang mga vaccines na ginagamit natin ngayon were developed, of course, using the original COVID-19 virus. At unti-unti po nagkakaroon siya ng mga mutations. And in fact, ito po yung list. There are several mutations now. Started, of course, with the UK variant. Nagkaroon po ng South Africa, Brazil, pati po dito sa atin, nagkaroon po ng isang variant. And the ones that is of concern now is the Delta variant. Next slide. Sa United Kingdom po kasi sa England, nagamit nila mostly Pfizer at saka AstraZeneca, and they did it quite early. At sila po ngayon yung merong medyo data showing the effectiveness of the vaccines on both the UK variant and the Delta variant. And the results for so far the data for Pfizer shows that for the UK variant, yung Pfizer vaccine po, mataas pa rin, nare-retain niya yung mataas na efficacy rate niya of 93%. Pagdating po doon sa Delta variant, although bumababa po ng konti, meron pa rin naman pong 88% na efficacy against the Delta variant. So there's a decreasing efficacy as we get more mutations, but hindi naman po completely nawawala ang bisa ng bakuna. It's still a useful vaccine. Yun naman pong AstraZeneca vaccine, efficacy niya for the UK variant is about 66%, at nung tiningnan po for the Delta variant, it's about 60%. So nagagamit pa rin naman po talaga, may protection pa rin na ibibigay. Next slide. Unfortunately po,
sandali lang. So itong AstraZeneca pati yung yung isa,
yung pong Pfizer.
Well, Pfizer effective, at least it gives you an ample protection against.
Well, sir, ngayon sir, actually po ongoing din naman ang study ng mga itong
protection sa kanila. Yun ang mahalaga mo doon. Kaya sinasabi mo naman ni
ulat na report. But initial reports indicate that they are also useful. But of course, we expect that it will be a little lower than the original efficacy dun po sa original na variant po ng ating bakuna. So, ibig po sabihin, lahat naman po ng bakunang ito, wala naman pong nawawalan completely ng bisa, even with the Delta variant. And kaya nga po gusto nating talagang irigiit na unang-una, kailangan pigilin po natin ang pagpasok ng variant na to sa Pilipinas. Pero at the same time, since paunti-unti lang naman po ang nakapasok pa so far at control natin, in case meron pong makapasok, kailangan pa rin po talaga, we should all get vaccinated with the vaccines that are available now. Because this will still protect us and will help us stop the spread even if it comes in, ito pong ating Delta variant.
Well, given the shortage, because hindi naman, it does not come in trickles, but that it is not really enough in numbers for comfort. Kagaya ng United States, madali sila because everybody had their vaccination. Itong atin, ginusto natin pero kulang. So yan na lang ang ano sa atin is we can maybe do it as fast as any other country like America, but because of the limited supply, yan ang ano. Kaya nagdadasal Secretary Galvez, it's sometimes ang tawag nito, it's not desperation, but it's exasperating. Whereas like kayo, si Charles, kung ano na lang ginawa para makakuha, it's so much effort and so much industry poured into the getting the vaccines. Pero marami pang masabi. So, ako naman, hindi ako sumasagot. Pero pag sumasagot ako, pinuputang ina ko talaga. Wala, gano'n. So, dito tayo sa panel. Is there among the medical experts that I have mentioned, is there somebody who want to give his or her opinion?
Mr. President, Dr. Albania po.
Wala na kayong sabihin. We will go to now to just a short Congressman Nograles, maybe a short message or report. The one that you have
Yes.
been giving us on a regular basis.
Yes, Mr. President. Magandang gabi po kay Senator Bongo at sa mga kasama natin sa gabinete. Mr. President, I'd like to report na under the leadership of your National Nutrition Council, the Philippines has become the first country in Southeast Asia and the Pacific to launch the Scaling Up Nutrition
Equistration expenses of the every returning Filipino. Kaya nga binigyan tayo ng malaking pera ng Congress, and I think that this is still, basa ko sa newspaper ngayon that 10 billion, basta billion, remains not utilized. So yung pera na yan, I said, dapat yan para sa mga returnees na umuwi, na wala na nga pera. Kung may pera man, para mga regalo sa mga anak mo. I am ordering now, everybody, including the government units, hotel nila o babayaran ng
change adaptation. Together with that, your Nutrition Research Technical Working Group convened to discuss
DSWD would take care of that, or the DILG, para mabayaran. I will order to hasten para mawala yung dynamics about the expenses of keeping them in sequestration. Yun lang ano ko. Ang mga partida ko sa iyo is bayaran ng gobyerno. Tell Gwen that sabihin lang niya at yung mga hotel, mga motel o whatever, it would not entail any delay. I will see to it that it is implemented immediately, especially in the matter of the payment of the expenses of sequestration. Yan lang. Kung wala naman siguro, I'd like to thank our guests. Ma'am, maraming salamat sa inyo. Please accept our gratitude for helping us. And nandito, we have to still another talk to the people program. Ito yung kausapin ko yung mga tao. But still, it would revolve around itong gago na ayaw magpabakuna. And they are really the careers. If you are, they can, travel from one place to another, carrying the virus and then contaminating other people. Ito yung ayaw magpabakuna kayo. Ayaw babakuna ko yung ito sa bakuna ng baboy. Yung ivermectin. Yun ang ibakuna ko sa kanila. Tigas ng ulo eh. Kaya pag, don't get me wrong. There is a crisis being faced in this country. There is a national emergency. Kung ayaw mo magpabakuna, ipa-aresto kita. At ang bakuna ay
Problema ng kagutuman at nutrition on different issues pertaining to nutrition.
nandiyan pa kayo pagkaraming So, lahat ng Pilipino nakikinig kayong bantay kayo. Don't force my hand into it. Kagaya nitong strong arm method yan eh. Walang may gusto niyan. Pero kung hindi kayo magpapagkuna, umalis kayo sa Pilipinas. Go to India if you want, to somewhere in America. But for as long as you are here and you are a human being that can carry the virus, magpapakuna ka. Otherwise, I will order all the barangay captains to have a tally of the people who refuse to be vaccinated. Kasi pag hindi, yung may ivermectin na para sa baboy yung tatira ko sa iyo. Ayun, patay talaga. Pati ikaw. I said, I'm just exasperated by, Filipinos not heeding the government. Total tayo dito, wala naman tayong hari kundi kabutihan ng ating bayan. So that 40%, hanapin ninyo yan. Kayong mga barangay captains, I'll task the DILG to do that. To look for these persons and kung hindi, I will order the arrest. Sa totoo lang. Why? Because if you are a person na hindi ka vaccinated, you are a carrier of
Lines are fundamentally
linggo, may tuturing na magandang senyalis ito na marami ang tumatalima sa mga pahayag at utos ng ating Pangulo.
Kulong po kayo sa silda. Sabi ko sa iyo, yung silda dyan sa mga pulis, walang linis yan. Tamad yung pulis maglinis. Nandoon ang lahat na ng bawo nandoon. Doon kayo. Ganito na lang. I will take it over very hard. Legally, of course. Pero pag hindi ayaw ninyo, ipa-aresto ko kayo. That is in pursuance to a policy of crisis of health issue. So, once again, I'd like to thank everybody, and I suppose that this will end our talk now. I hope that I can be
Almost
honored
finished na.
with your presence next time we need it. Maraming salamat po.